I hope I look good. I can't see. Woo. Just hoping for the best. Make sure everything is tucked in. Literally, I've started a channel about my boobs. We're all in this together, you know? We're all in this together. Okay. Yeah, I think that was a good test shot. Okay, cool. And one, two, action. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Wow, like it is so crazy to say welcome to my channel and actually mean it. Like, if you're watching this, this is really happening. This is real life. It's not a joke. I'm not being facetious. Um, Finally, I'm doing this, you know. Those who know me have told me 100 times that I need to do this, and I've said no probably just as many times, but finally I've decided to say yes, take the plunge and do this. You know, this has definitely been a long time coming. I've gone back and forth about it. I started and almost gave up. Everything. And so yeah, I guess that's why I'm also feeling all the things that you feel whenever you start something new. If you are shocked, I'm also shocked, but here we are, you know. Um, Literally, I've started a channel about my boobs. I don't want to say God has called me to do this, and then God might be in heaven like, girl, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But yeah, it's honestly been a long time coming, and if you're wondering why now and why this channel, why Busty Girls, what are we doing, what are we talking about, I guess fundamentally I finally found something that I feel like I can talk about, number one, but that I also think is worth sharing, you know. Part of the reasons why I had said no as many times as I did in the past was because I was just like, what am I going to talk about, you know? And the ideas people gave me were just like, nah, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to do that. But I think I finally found something that I really strongly believe is worth creating a platform for. And maybe just to give you a bit of background about me and about the topic that this channel will be focusing on, I am 32 years old and I have had boobs for probably about 20 of those 32 years. So yeah, I definitely started growing boobs around the age of 12, and it was like big shocker in my family. My grandmother even did that whole thing with the broom where they, like, you know, hit your boobs with the broom to try and make them go back. It didn't work. It didn't work. In fact, I feel like it aggravated the boobs because they just kept on growing, and they've been growing ever since. And probably for about 15 of those 20 years, give or take, I've had big boobs. So it really feels like I've had boobs my entire life. In fact, I don't even know what it's like to be an A cup. Maybe the last time I was an A cup was when I was wearing like a training bra. I don't know what it's like to be a B, C, or even a D cup because I've never been that. So it has been quite the journey, you know. And aside from just struggling with my body and just, like, you know, the challenges that women have with their bodies, weight, body image, confidence, and all of those things, I have definitely struggled a lot with big boobs. And the thing that does stand out a lot for me in this journey is how lonely the journey has been. For as long as I've had boobs, it's like I felt like a lone ranger, you know. And I say this because there are not a lot of people in my circle, in my life, who have big boobs, you know. In my family, it's even more shocking because I try to think about who do I know that has big boobs, and there's literally nobody. My sister doesn't have big boobs. My mom doesn't have big boobs. My cousins don't have big boobs. My aunts don't have big boobs. My grandmothers, like, I don't know anybody in my family that I'm blood related to that has big boobs. Like, if there is an aunt, it was somebody who married into the family. Hey, maybe I'm adopted, yes, guys, who knows? But anyway, I'm like literally the only one. And it's like, it's been like that for a very long time. And then you go into social settings amongst my friends. I think I only have like one friend who has big boobs. In school, there weren't a lot of people. Like, being a South African woman, especially with big boobs, is like a very big anomaly. Because South African women, we know they're known for their booty, you know, they're known for their nyash, they're not known for their breasts. So it has been an extremely um, lonely journey. It's been quite a long journey. Quite a long journey and a very tough one. And I think just being a woman and naturally just struggling with like your body, your weight, your self-confidence, your self-esteem, and all these different image issues, having big boobs and struggling with that as well honestly didn't help. And I think when I reflect on my journey, the thing that does stand out a lot is how lonely um, the experience has been. You know, obviously I had my mom who gave me tremendous support, tried to find me the right bras and all of these different things. But when you are going through this thing by yourself and there's nobody else like you with big boobs to share the experience with, it's actually very lonely. This is why I get emotional, because I think about the challenges and just like, whoa, bro, like you've been struggling with your body for so many years, you know? And whilst I appreciate the work that the body positivity community has done for like plus size women, curvy women, even there, even with the rise of like a lot of plus size content creators, a lot of them still don't have big boobs. And I'm not saying people with big boobs don't exist, they do. And I have seen a few creators, you know, who are also like Busty, and you know, they've sort of made you feel slightly represented, but it's not many of us. It's not many of us. Most women that I also know who had big boobs have gotten breast reductions, but there's still those of us who remain who haven't gotten breast reduction for whatever reason. We're still here, and I feel like I do feel like to some extent we are still underrepresented. Um, but also, I just think we don't really have a community. You know, even when you like searching for things on YouTube, on Pinterest, even on TikTok or any other platform, and you're looking for busty girl content, it isn't a lot, and you almost like have to search for plus size to sort of possibly find somebody. But if you're like a petite busty girl, you're not gonna find a lot of that type of content. It's just like constantly going through life feeling like an anomaly and feeling like this weird person, and often also being described as a weird person, you know? And the thing I've come to learn is that there actually are a lot of women with big boobs, but I guess we're hiding. We're hiding just like me, you know, we're hiding, we're living quietly, we're not trying to put ourselves out there on the firing line for people to criticize us any more than we already criticize ourselves, maybe, I don't know. But there isn't a lot of representation, is really what I'm trying to say. And representation matters. And bigger than sharing my experiences with people, bigger than sharing what I know that can help the next person, I really hope that Busty Girls becomes a community for women like us, because I know that our experience in the world is that the world is not trying to cater for us. This is why I say this is the platform for extraordinary girls who are living in an ordinary world. Like, the world is so basic. They're not even trying to accommodate us. You know, we have to jump through hoops and do all sorts of crazy things. And I'm hoping that we can just create a community. And I don't know what this community is going to do for us, but at least Just feel like we're all in this together, we're all in this together. Okay, because that representation matters, and because this journey, when you're going it alone, is very difficult. So yeah, this is why I've chosen to do this and say, okay, fine, even though it's a bit that I'm going to be showing people I don't know, and even people I know, my boobs on the internet. It is a bit like, oh, people know me in real life. As much as some of you watching this may not necessarily know me in real life, people know me in real life, and I don't know if I want the people who know me in real life to know my boobs like that. Okay, but I'm willing to put myself out there, just in hopes of achieving that end objective of building a community. And I think the greater hope is that the little girl, again, emotional, the little girl who is struggling with her body can find a place where there's people like her, and she can be like, okay, yes, I am different, but there isn't something wrong with me. There's people like me who have walked the journey, who are helping me. So those of us who have walked the journey, I think we can just definitely pay it forward. And yeah, I hope that this platform serves at least one busty girl in some way or another, or any woman really who's struggling with some part of her body or another and just feels like is not well represented. I am also on my own journey, so for the most part this will also be a little bit like a diary. After tussling with this body for so many years and fighting and just like why and hating it, and yeah, all of that I've done, it has not helped me, and shame. This poor body has been so good to me. It has been so kind to me. It didn't deserve the hatred that I've given it. That's the best way I can describe it. So I've decided to do something different and just love it. So I'm also on a journey of learning to love my body and also discovering. So I'm also figuring it out, and I guess we'll be figuring out a lot of things together. I'll be sharing what I've discovered, and you can also share with me what you discover that you find helpful. I'm very excited about that. So welcome, guys. Welcome on the journey. So you gotta do what you gotta do. Please subscribe to my channel so you can stay updated with the things that we've got going on. Share this with as many women as possible. Even if they don't have boobs, gay, it's fine. You just never know how somebody can benefit from this content. And of course, don't forget to like if you like it, and comment and share your thoughts. What are you hoping to find? I don't know if I should open up that question, but yeah, sure, why not? What are you hoping to see on this channel? What are you hoping to experience with me on this journey? But yeah, I'm just looking forward to engaging with you guys further. So welcome yet again. I can't wait to share the experience with you, and I definitely look forward to seeing you in the next video. Ciao.